Thank you so much for staying tuned. If you're just joining us, this is Entertainment News on Channels Television. You are at the right place. Now, let's turn our attention to Nollywood, where Nigerian singer Rouge finally premieres her debut film production that she also co-directed, titled Toll Free. The production, which features some of the prominent Nollywood faces including Michelle Dede, Eina Onwegwe and others, brings again to the front burner the conversation around mental health and gender-based violence.
It's a big day for Afrobeats artist turned filmmaker Rouge, as she finally premieres her debut production, Toll Free, in Nigeria.
5/20, I would hardly call that minor.
The singer, who had earned decent accolades in the music lane, including recording a single with Grammy winner Burna Boy, today has turned to a different form of art to push her storytelling and social narrative. For Mel, it is more about the story rather than the medium.
So for me, I feel like art is a myriad of things. It's music, it's art, it's in paint, it's film, it's singing, it's performance, and that to me, so it's the same language, it's just different expressions of it. And so as the producer, co-director, story creator of Toll Free, I was very excited. This is my first offering from Big Lead Africa Productions, and it was, executive produced by British Council. We've done Film Africa Festival in the UK, we've done Afrif, we're currently doing Lagos Fringe, we're doing Barbados in January. So for me, it was just great to venture in. I've always, believed in being creative, and being creative has no boundaries, and so here we are.
The short film, starring some Nollywood acclaimed faces including Michelle Dede, Ibrahim Suleiman, Eina Onwegwe and herself, brings to the fore conversations that are usually held in hushed tones around gender-based violence and mental health.
So we do not pay enough attention to it. There's only currently about 1,700 and something therapists serving the whole of Nigeria, which is like abysmal. And based on African culture, we're not told to seek for help or to, go to therapy. It's like go to church, which is fantastic, it's great. But what the West teaches you is that there's more to it. You can seek counseling, you can have a greater insight about who you are, your weaknesses, your strengths. And for me, that's why I feel like we need to shed light on this subject. DV and mental illness are something that we shy away from. It's something let's hush. So I want to shed light in it through entertainment, through story, and that's what we did with Toll Free.
For Nollywood's screen darling Suleiman, who is portraying a seemingly bad character, taking up a new type of role was the icing on the cake for him.
Love my wife. I really enjoyed playing the character because I've basically done played lots of roles where I'm the nice guy, I'm the mother-in-law's favorite son-in-law, I'm everybody's sweetheart. But after a while, you realize that, that can be anybody. But the stories that need to be told are the stories that are important to the struggles that the society is going through. So I'm just really grateful that I got a chance to do that.
We just scored 5/20, I would hardly call that minor.
In a way, I am not new when it comes to, having seen gender-based violence not happening directly to me, but to women around me. So I had to draw from that to understand, and especially the kind of story we're telling. We're not trying to tell a story that, the normal way of telling a story such as this is, oh, what did the woman do? Or maybe she wasn't a good enough wife. But this story was a different perspective where you get to see that it's not about what the women did. It's just gender-based violence that can happen to anyone, regardless of what you did or what you did not do.
Michelle Dede played a mental health doctor, and she's particularly worried about the low attention the disease is getting in the Nigerian society.
I think that films like this, and also people speaking about it more openly and honestly, is important. As Nigerians, we see anybody that has any mental health challenges as something that should be swept under the carpet. We don't want to talk about it. But a population of over 200 and something million people, there are definitely a lot of people who experience different mental health challenges. And because of that, I think it's important to highlight it through arts, through discussions, through media in general, so that more people become aware and it's not seen as a stigma.
Toll Free has also screened at the Africa Festival in the UK, the Lagos Fringe Festival, and expected to make a stop in Barbados early next year.